67 west of Childress, 20 or 30 miles. Just passed through Memphis on the way to Amarillo and Cripple Creek. It's about 12 o'clock. Been on the road since 5:15, but we stopped in Wichita Falls at Denny's for a good breakfast. We're on our way to Colorado finally. Just passed through Walsenburg on I-25 and top the hill and have this beautiful view. It's about 5:30 Colorado time. About an hour away from Colorado Springs. There's Mike the driver. Alan the entertainer. Me the photographer. There's the horse. Ran through some rain 2 or 3 different times, but it's partly cloudy now. I think the rain may be over. We're in Divide, Colorado, west of Colorado Springs, Manitou Springs. On Highway 67 going down to Miller State Park towards Cripple Creek, Victor. There's part of Pikes Peak over there. Cloud hovering over it. Pretty close. Almost 8:30. 7:30. That's right. I have to change my watch. 7:30. Colorado time. Probably got another hour of daylight or better. What'd you say?
Hopefully. I hope so.
Yeah.
More than that. You know that up and down, the sun goes down, it gets dark quick.
Yeah, at least we're on the bright side of Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
And not too many clouds. The BLM road, I think, is like number County Road 62 or something like that. I think it's about 3 or 4 miles from Divide. And then the state park is on the right past the BLM park is just on the left.
Still say, let's try the
State park, yeah.
State park first. Just thought I saw an elk.
We'd probably smell a lot better staying there too.
My wife would appreciate it a lot more than we got home.
Well, we're up at Craig's Campground off of County Road 62, off of Highway 67, north of Cripple Creek. And we found this spot pretty busy, but some people are packing up and leaving out. Anyway, I think this is 4 Mile Creek here. That's Mike Cummins putting water in his Camelback. Here's the creek. We had to get right by a creek. Got to hear that water rustling over the rocks. They said it rained the other night and this thing, water got up over out of the banks up into this area right here. Got all 3 bikes going, didn't we? Morning.
I was waiting to see that.
You know, if there wasn't the rut in the middle, it'd be fine. You know, if it was like a solid piece of that right, I would do it.
That's experience talking.
Yeah, you're gonna be going once, and all of a sudden you go in here and then
That's experience talking, isn't it?
Yep.
Been there a few times.
Yeah.
Easier to carry it and be safe.
59 degrees there.
Where y'all headed?
Oh, over to North Catamount.
North Catamount?
There's a lake, a couple
Oh,
lakes over there.
oh yeah.
And then we're back, and then we're camped up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good trip.
It's a pretty area up in there.
Yeah. We'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
Just don't turn us in.
You guys have a good one.
A little smoky back up there. Our campsite from the bridge looks pretty good. Porta potty's full of shit. Garland and your friend never did get your name, but this is what y'all are missing out on. So we're fixing to head out. It's about 9:30.
Can you get
Oh, it's 10:30 already. This time I changed my watch. So
can you get that in the picture?
yeah.
That cliff?
Well, yeah. Pikes Peak is over that way, I believe. Right, Mike? Up that way somewhere. Way over the treetops. Two bicyclists were heading up that way. Catamount
Catamount
Mountain
Pass.
Pass, yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty place up there.
Yeah. Said to overlook the lakes and everything.
Yeah, well, that's this is Catamount Pass to ride up Pikes Peak.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're going to head out and ride some county paved roads and state roads and stuff for today and get acclimated to this altitude. Maybe hit a few little gravel roads. The road just getting up to this campsite, which is at 9,600 feet or so, was pretty steep and rutty and rocky, but we made it. Now all we got to do is ride it down and ride it back up. We're going on up the Crag Mountain Road. There's Mike and Alan behind. Really getting on up in the elevation.
Tired.
Yeah,
Every little rock I could feel it.
Craig's Campground is where we were. 3.5 miles. This is about right. This is Highway 67. That's going up to the divide. Hello, Mike.
We came down quite a bit, didn't we?
We were on our way to Cripple Creek and Alan ran out of gas. We knew we needed gas before, we just kept pushing it. Mike went to get some gas, but we might meet him. Is that your pea jar? Is that your pea jar?
Oh,
We're in Cripple Creek. We're in Cripple Creek. Alan ran out of gas. Mike came into town to get some gas. We siphoned some gas off. Hey Mike, this is Cecil. Alan and I found a can and we siphoned some gas out of my tank and into his. So we're in Cripple Creek right now looking for you. Around the old construction site, not too far from the train station. Anyway, we're going to keep looking for you on the main drag, so maybe we'll find you. But if you haven't got any gas yet, we don't need any. We'll get some gas at the station. Be in touch in a little bit. Bye. We rode north of Cripple Creek about 18-20 miles to a little town called Florissant. We're west of Divide and west of Woodland Park, 8 and 15 miles. We're going to ride on out and see the 11-mile reservoir. We're down at 11 Mile State Park, 11-mile reservoir. Really pretty area. A lot of rain around in the area. Cooling things off. We're going to ride around the lake. Get back over there on the southwest side and go back into Cripple Creek that way on Road 59. Maybe a gravel road, I think. Some of it. We're taking a little break here on 102. We're west of Cripple Creek, 20 or 30 miles. Just came from 11 Mile Reservoir on Highway 59. Dodged the rain a couple of times. And Mike was carrying this gallon or 2-gallon can of gas. And it kept falling off. Last time it hung on and rubbed against the wheel and the brake rotor over here. Rubbed a hole in it, was leaking gas. So we quickly dumped it in Mike's gas can and my tank. And that goes on to Highway 9 right there in Guffey to the west, southwest. Pretty country. Mike just pointed out that that was Pikes Peak showing over the mountains that I hadn't even seen in the haze. Back where our campsite is. I kept looking for it a while ago, but I couldn't see it. I see it in the distance, Alan?
Yeah.
We're at Divide trying to make some phone calls while we got signal before we go to our camp. We don't have a signal at all, I don't think. Anyway, this is Highway 24 west of Colorado Springs. And there's Pikes Peak way up yonder, somewhere.
Did you leave me a message about somebody breaking into something?
Well, we made it back to camp. Had a pretty good ride. Saw some pretty country. Gonna fix us some brisket and taters and stuff for supper. And she knew how to come home from school and get a fire going in the wood burning stove and everything. When she got married, she married a guy that his family had been camping all their lives and stuff. And so had another couple that went with them to Enchanted Rock. Those guys tried to get a fire going. She said, you got to put some tinder in there to get it going, then a little bit, you know, a little bigger tinder, and then some fuel in there. And they said, you don't know what you're talking about. So they just gave up. The guys did. So she got some little bitty stuff and got some little paper and stuff. And about 5 minutes, she had a fire going nice and pretty, and it sort of showed them up. They never have lived it down either. Well, gonna have any gas left? Just teasing. I hope your bike doesn't run forward and run over me during the night. Okay, let me have it. I'll put it back in my tool bag. This is our little kitchen area. Mike's tent awning worked out pretty nice. We're going to warm up supper over the fire and get some coals going. Well, it's Sunday morning. About 10 o'clock Colorado time. That's looking north. We're up and had our breakfast burritos and packing up the campsite, sorta. Going to the bathrooms. Gonna head out for a little ride today. There's that high mountain cliff up there. That trail right there leads on up to Pikes Peak, one of the many. Well, we're loaded up, all of us. I'm gonna head out to Divide and go north and northwest up to Lake Tarryall, then around. It's about 11 o'clock. We stopped at Divide to get some gas, unload some debris. Headed on out west, northwest. Back to Lake George again, and Alan's bike is messing up the carburetor, I think. Anyway, we're going to go back to camp and regroup. So, eat lunch at camp since we got plenty of food. That's the South Platte River right down there, I think. A little lake on it. Well, we're heading back to camp on 24 in the rain in the pickup. Got Alan's bike going again. Don't know for how long. So we may go to the park, see if we can get some plugs. But it's running good. Is this called Certain Canyon or something?
Yes, sir.
Does this road through here have a name, this area? Like something Canyon, Forest Canyon? Nice and rocky. I videoed it some going down a while ago. Yeah, we're going up to the campsite again. It's been raining some, so got the bikes on the trailer back there. So far, so good. Well, we're still going up. We're getting close to the camp. So far, no major problems. Just can't tell how bad the chug holes are, or the washes are until you hit them. Water's running a little bit better, I think, than it was before. Loading the bikes on Monday morning after rescuing Alan's bike. Gonna ride out again, see if we got the problem fixed. Morning, Alan.
On that pilot,
Okay.
screw it in.
Okay.
I forgot about my tuning on that.
Okay. Go on down the highway and we'll do that there. There's Mike. This is a Mennonite camp, about halfway up to our campsite. Aspen trees all around. This is a big trail right here.
It was both.
Yeah. We're down at the bottom of our Highway 62 up to Skaggs Camp. This is Highway 67. Mueller Camp's just around the corner. And Cripple Creek's down that way 10 or 15 miles, about 15 miles. Divides up this way about 4 miles.
Down there to that curve and back.
No, just keep going. There's
Okay. I think it'll go.
Well, it's about 11 o'clock, a little after. Mike and I are in Woodland Park at the Walmart again. We were here yesterday, but he's having some problems with his batteries on his blood tester, so you need to try to get some more for it. And Alan's having problems on his bike, so he stayed back at camp to get the carburetor fixed, working again. Mike and I are going to go up to Pikes Peak and do that today. Beautiful here. Most of these trees, Mike says, are spruce, so they're not hit by the pine beetle, which is very good. Anyway, we'll sign off. We're at Glen Cove Inn, halfway point. Elevation's about 11.5. Pikes Peak on up that way. His is fuel injected, mine's carbureted, so I may have. I've been 12 or 13 before with it, but no problems, but never up here. I guess our road goes back up pretty good. How are you? That's a brand new bike, isn't it? Thought it was pretty new. 14,110 feet. Clouds are clearing off, turning off real pretty. It's a good thing Alan didn't come. He's so afraid of heights. He would have been scraping the rocks all the time on the inside.
late 70s, early 80s.
75, going on 76.
He's having a problem there with altitude sickness. So.
Yeah. I don't think he could have made it. It's Matt from Denver riding with us.
Yeah.
I don't need to feel anything.
Do you see all those bikes parked on that downhill parking lot? It's hard to tell which way is the right way to park it.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult to get those things out of there.
Okay, Mike. I done turned it off, I guess. Okay, okay, Matt.
iPhone?
Yeah.
I'll get it for you.
I guess there's a line.
Yeah.
I know, there's no hurry. I'm waiting for the trail, the Todd Railway, you know. I wonder if they let the people know down there there's no visibility.
Good
I don't
flash.
remember. It was perfectly clear when we came up.
I'm not showing up in the viewfinder, so you just have to push the button on top. Matt, you run this? I never am in it.
Is it recording?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was driving as a kid. Yeah, it's like, oh, this was better to see it this way.
Oh, you gotta sit on
But everybody says
it.
it's better in the car, it's better in the car. Okay.
Yep, there you are.
They'd probably be able to do it in the RV.
Thank you. A rock on the edge of the peak. There's our bikes just right across the driveway, just 15 yards away, barely can see them. And my lens is not fogged up, I don't think. No. Can't even see the building now. Well, it cleared back up for a little bit. I'm gonna go over here and see if I can see off the edge. I can see off the edge, nearly straight down. Won't last long. Because we're going to stop down the mountain some. We're level. Take some pictures. Mike and Matt picked up some souvenirs. Where'd you put your souvenir? In your backpack? Okay. Matt stopped to see the mountain goat. Clear it off down here. Hey. I think this is called the bottomless pit. So cloudy you can't always tell it, but it just drops straight off for 1,000 feet or better. truck. Taking some pictures on the way down. Hope that car makes its turn.
Get you a GoPro.
Huh?
Get you a GoPro.
What? Oh yeah. Right down there? I think we went across that dam down there. Yeah, Valley of the Gods right there. Beautiful views of these lakes up here. There's one. Pikes Peak's covered up right now, isn't it? Isn't that it right there?
It's the farthest one over, I think.
I thought it was that one over there. One that's way up.
It's in between those two summits.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Summit.
Right there where those clouds are.
I think I need to seal it so I actually run.
Hey man, all I can tell you is with the slog game, it's one of those things that, you know, it's not about who's the strongest, who's the smartest, or anything else. It's about the person who endures the most. You know, is one.
Yeah.
And when things get tough,
Mentally tough.
just keep on pushing. That's what you got to do.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. And, that's it.
It's one of the things I always hear from the recruiters and stuff. Just
Mike and I are going to ride the Gold Camp Road back to Cripple Creek and our campsite, but we needed some gas and some food. So we stopped here about 3 o'clock and 8, and I looked up as I was walking out, and there's the Garden of the Gods monument right there. You can see it from Pikes Peak. You can see all of this area from Pikes Peak, and the whole town, and the Garden of the Gods. Anyway, it's almost 4 o'clock. We're fixing to head to Cripple Creek. Supposed to take an hour and a half to get there. So. We're still at Rudy's. I think we're going to go back up that way and back over those mountains, or through those mountains, back to Cripple Creek. We're at about 8,000 feet here, I think, or so. 6,000 feet. Cripple Creek is 10,000 feet. So got some climbing to do up out of this valley. There's the Valley of Gods again. You want to go ahead and turn around before somebody blocks us in? Okay. Well. Pretty. And dance. Pretty. Probably 25, 30 feet. Tuesday morning about 11:15. We're just about ready to roll out. Had a good breakfast, biscuits and sausage and eggs. Used the Dutch oven. I'm gonna head out for Cripple Creek. Got to put the fire out. Camp's all pretty secure. Alan's going down. Mike's going down. Rocky hillsides. Highway 67's down in that valley there, another mile or so. We're going to Cripple Creek and Gold Camp Road, Shelf Road, Phantom Canyon Road. We're almost to the Highway 67 at the bottom. There's 2 or 3 of these little beaver ponds here, stacking water back up that way to a waterfall. I'll try to get a picture of the waterfalls this afternoon when we come in. Pretty good little beaver dam. I don't see where the den is, maybe out there somewhere. Mile road going to Cripple Creek.